Hey there everybody, this is Clay right here once again. Just wanted to share something with you about these Israelite camps. It's Isupk, Iuic, and Gocc. No, Isupk. It really doesn't make any sense for them to call themselves Isupk because I think I mentioned this in other videos, right? The I in Isupk, it stands for Israelite. Here it is that you're supposed to wake up your people to the fact that they're Israelites. And you guys don't, you're supposed to wake them up to the fact that they're Israelites. But yet still, you would talk about the Lord is going to save black people. And I remember even doing a video on, on the word black. Okay, I even was breaking down pro and black. Okay, pro professional black means to harm, destruction, or disastrous. That's what it basically means. And when it comes to black, the meaning of the word black is actually a negative vibration. Because nobody is actually walking on the earth, looking like this color right here. Okay? Nobody's walking the earth looking like that color. So black is basically a negative term the so-called white man put on the so-called Negro. Alright? A white man sense, for the Lord to actually come back and save black people. Okay, when Isupk is supposed to be Israelite School of Practical Knowledge. Israelite School Israelite School of Universal. What is Israelite School? Isupk. Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. That's what the Isupk stands for. So you guys call yourself Isupk, but talk about the Lord is going to come back and save black people. When the 12 tribes of Israel is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So the Lord is actually going to save 3 genres of people, which are black people, but the Hispanics and Native Americans, they're going to die the Lord is not going to save them. That literally makes no sense at all. And while on the other hand, Iuic, they're no different from a church, because I remember one time I actually was watching a debate that they had years back with a Christian church, with a Christian pastor. It was Iuic again debating with a Christian pastor, and it makes no sense because both of them say Christ. So why does it make sense for them to debate? They're literally saying the same thing. Alright? And Gocc, I remember they even had that, that stage performance with them singing some R&B. Yes, them being a R&B singer. Yeah, they're Gocc. Gathering of Christ Church, and they're actually, they're the same thing as the Iuic, basically. But they're, they're saying that the Lord coming back for everybody, which is not in the scriptures, because the Heavenly Father is coming back to save Israel, and the elect of Israel. And that is the thing about the other camps out there, like the Isupk and the Iuic. They don't even talk about the elect, but Iuic and Isupk, they talk about the Lord is coming back to save black people, especially that Isupk. Because Isupk, let's face it, you guys are nothing more but a Black Panther version of an Israelite. Y'all are nothing but basically Israelites, Israelite Black Panther, Um, yes, you're not different from uh, a Black Panther. Y'all are a bunch of Black Panther Israelites because here it is that you guys were at a gun range, shooting at a gun range. When the scriptures say that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual. So you guys are shooting guns at a gun range. Alright? And you guys that call yourself Israelites, y'all basically, well, not really saying Great Millstone, but Iuic and Isupk, I'm basically getting on. Okay? And here it is, y'all talk about the Lord is coming back to save black people. And as I said before that, especially that Isupk, but those guys will never look up the word black. I don't know if they're talking about the fact that they're wearing black. I don't know. But you guys that call yourself Israelites, you are not basically a representation of an Israelite. And the thing about it is, right, is that most of the time when those guys start their videos, the Iuic and Isupk, these guys actually start their videos with rap music and hip hop music. What's the purpose of having rap and hip hop? And on top of that, got Iuic rapping at their Passover, having rap concerts at their Passover, and turntables. So they're basically mixing Black American culture with being an Israelite. And being an Israelite and Black American culture, it really doesn't mix at all. Definitely doesn't mix. Because being an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite, it teaches you how to be, charitable to your brother, how to love your brother, how to lay your life on the line for your brother, as it says in the chapter in John. I think I remember going through it on a video that he was talking about Great Millstone. That scripture was a Great Millstone scripture. I have it on that video. And I think it was John 13 or 12 or so, but I know it was a scripture in John. That was a Great Millstone scripture. How love than a man, there's no greater love than a man that laid down his life for his brother. Which that means friend and brother. Yeah, friend and brother go hand in hand. Alright, because you love your brother, you're charitable to your brother. And what does black culture and hip hop actually represents? It basically is a representation of the gang life, drug dealing, being a drug dealer, being in a gang, being a thug. Okay, it brings out a negative vibration. Okay, that world world star hip hop moment. Especially when you watch the Boondocks, it basically talks about. It basically talks about It basically talks about something called a nigga moment. Just type in Boondocks nigga moment, and that's basically Black American culture. Guys step on a guy's shoes and they're ready to pull out guns and shoot each other. Especially shoot a guy over Jordans. Which Michael Jordan is a sellout and got Negroes fighting over his shoes and killing each other for his shoes. And basically that is Black American culture. It's no agreement in Black American culture and being a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, so let me say it again. There's a difference between Black American culture and being an Israelite. Being a Hebrew Israelite is basically, you being charitable to your brother, how to treat your brother as, have love for your brother, and carry yourself a certain way, and not only quote scriptures, but, exactly, not quote scriptures, but, what is going to say? abide by those scriptures. You have to do what those scriptures say. And I said before, yeah, let me repeat myself. Don't just quote scriptures, but apply them to your life. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Apply them to your life. Don't quote the scriptures, but apply them to your life. Okay, let those scriptures be a part of you. Live the word of the Lord. And actually, when it comes to being an Israelite, you need to take your word as an Israelite seriously. Know what you're into. Research about what you're into. Go back to the ancient world ways. And the ancient world ways were not hip hop, it was not rap, and it was not black culture, black American culture. Because black American culture is about, being a thug, women shaking their ass on YouTube and on World Star Hip Hop, and them acting a fool. Okay, women, black women, aborting their children, raising their children without fathers. Alright? And of course it is about self glorification. I got this and I got that and next and third. Okay, covenant after somebody else's stuff. Adultery. That's black culture. I'm about getting money, about 50 cents. Get rich or die trying. That is basically black culture. So it doesn't make sense bringing rap and hip hop basically the negativity of black American culture and mixing it into being a Hebrew Israelite. Because you guys don't have the understanding of John 2:15, 1 John 2:15, and James 4:4. Okay? And the enmity in John 4:4 means a hatred. Okay? Enmity, a hatred. Yeah, that's what it basically means. Alright? And so you guys that call yourself Hebrew Israelites, or Isupk or Iuic, I can see that y'all are not about that. And the women that call themselves Israelites and the sisters, you women are nothing but Negro women in Israelite women attire. Okay, you're not fooling me. Okay, because when it comes to being an Israelite, you have and quoting scriptures. Don't only quote the scriptures, but apply them to your life. Alright, you got to know what you're just into. And basically, you starting off your videos with rap and hip hop music. It's cheesy and corny and stupid. And I don't know what's the sense in that anyways. Alright? It's total stupidity. Alright, so that's what I wanted to share. So with that, this is Sky Reward. Bye for now.